Thanks for joining me for a Marvel mail day. I'm going to show you guys today all of the figures that I got in the mail over the last week, and they just so happen to all be Marvel. So the first figure that I got was Loki, and this one was actually ordered by my husband as a gift for me, so that was really neat. He definitely looks more like the comic version Loki and not like the Tom Hiddleston movie version Loki, but I like that. I'm a big fan of the comic books. Absolutely love his horn accessory right there. He would not be done right if he did not have that accessory, so I think he's really cool. The second one I got was SpiderMan, and I've wanted him for a really long time. I think he is incredible. I really love the SpiderMan franchise, read the comics growing up, so I just had to have this figure. And my favorite thing is the ears. They might be the best design in Vinylmation's ears that I have ever seen. It has spider webs on the front and then buildings from the New York City skyline in the back. So the two together on top of each other just look incredible. And then you can see the detail specifically on each side. The next figure I got is also from Marvel Series 2. This is the Green Goblin. And again, like I just said with Spider-Man, big fan of the comics, read them growing up, so I really wanted the Green Goblin figure. His ears are really cool too. They have different buildings from Spider-Man's, but more buildings in his ears. Really like, again, that they use the ears in such a cool way. And it's also neat that the buildings are a little different from Spider-Man's. Just shows how uniquely each figure was designed. So I love the way they've done his ears. And of course his pumpkin accessory. I think that is really, really cool. I know some people complained that it was just a regurgitation of the Headless Horseman's pumpkin accessory. That doesn't really bother me. I mean, they can recycle things if it can be used for other things. I don't see what's wrong with that. I think it's better that they put in the time and effort to give appropriate accessories. The pumpkin is just such a big part of the Green Goblin's character that I think it is just really cool that they included it. So my next figure is Captain America, and this was another comic that I read a little of and really enjoyed, so I definitely wanted this figure. I like this figure better than the Avengers figure because I am more of a comic fan. I do really like the movies for sure, and the Avengers movies too, and I do watch them, but I just preferred the figure that was designed in the comic style over the movie style because I did read the comics. I know a lot of collectors did not read the comics, and so when this figure came out in Marvel 1, they were not in love with it because it didn't look like Chris Evans. It's just so much like the comic figure. I absolutely love the design. I know that Thomas Scott really did his homework on these, and it shows. Really incredible figure, and of course, he has a shield, which is super important, so awesome accessory too. Really love this figure. Then the last figure I got this week is the Incredible Hulk, and this is also from Marvel 1. Another incredible design right here. Love the facial expression, so good. And I love the way that Thomas Scott has made him look pretty beefy, especially in his chest, even though it's a small and slender figure compared to the Hulk. I think the colors are perfect, and I love the design in the ears too. I think it really reflects the comic. The whole thing is just true to the comic, but I also like that it kind of seems as if it's related to the gamma ray exposure and the radiation. I just think it works so incredibly well. Absolutely love this figure. So glad that I finally have it.